Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 6th of July 2023. Let's start with our session. Which city is the host of International Conference on Green Hydrogen? So this conference on green hydrogen is scheduled to take place in New Delhi from 5th to 7th of July 2023. And the basic objective of this conference is to establish a comprehensive green hydrogen ecosystem and accelerate the progress towards global decarbonization goals by leveraging the potential of green hydrogen. Fine. So which city is the host of this conference? Answer would be New Delhi. Next question is, which union ministry presented the inaugural report on critical minerals for India? So the Ministry of Mines has officially presented the inaugural report on critical minerals for India, and this report was prepared by a team of experts who are appointed by this ministry. So this list for the first time in India has identified the comprehensive list of the critical minerals while considering the requirements of the sectors like defense, agriculture, energy, pharmaceutical, telecom, etc. Fine. So Ministry of Coal and Mines has presented this inaugural report on critical minerals for India. And who's our Minister of Mines? So this is Mr. Prahalad Joshi. Okay. Then apart from it, talking about Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, recently this ministry has launched the Report Fish Disease application. Okay. And what is the purpose of this application? So basically it is a centralized platform that integrates the fish farmers, field level officers and fish health experts. And the application has been developed by Indian Council of Agricultural Research under the National Surveillance Program for Aquatic Animal Diseases. Okay. So you can be asked that which union ministry has launched the Report Fish Disease application. Answer would be Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Next question is, which state or the union territory has hosted the Vitesta program to spread its art, culture and literature? So this Vitesta program was conducted with the aim of spreading the diverse art and culture along with literature, craft and cuisine of Kashmir to every corner of the country. And this series of events, which commenced in Chennai and concluded in Srinagar, has witnessed a remarkable level of interest among the youth in understanding and embracing the vibrant Kashmiri culture. Okay. So Jammu and Kashmir has hosted the Vitesta program to spread its art, culture and literature. Now apart from it, which institution has recently approved the 6G Vision Framework? So this framework has been officially approved by the International Telecommunication Union, and the Department of Telecommunication, which works under Ministry of Communication, representing India, has played a significant role in formulating this framework. Also, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had released India's 6G vision, named as Bharat 6G Vision document on 23rd of March 2023. Fine. Simply you can be asked that which institution has approved the 6G vision framework. So answer would be International Telecommunication Union. Okay. Now next question is, which country has been removed from United Nations General Assembly Security Council Children and Armed Conflict report? Actually, since 2010, India has been included in the report of the Secretary General on Children and Armed Conflict alongside other countries like Burkina Faso, Cameroon, the country Nigeria, Pakistan and the Philippines. Now, as a result of the government's efforts to enhance the protection of children, India is presently not mentioned in this list of Secretary General. Fine. So here correct answer would be India. India has been removed now from United Nations General Assembly Security Council Children and Armed Conflict Report. Okay. Now next is the cabinet granted approval for ratification of headquarters agreement between India and which institution or bloc. So the cabinet has granted approval for the ratification of the headquarters agreement between India and CDRI, full form is the Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, and the ratification of the headquarters agreement between the Government of India and CDRI will actually enable the granting of exemptions, immunities and privileges as outlined in Section 3 of United Nations Act of 1947. Fine. So Cabinet has granted approval for ratification of headquarters agreement between India and CDRI. Full form is Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure. Then apart from it, which Union Ministry has recently issued the guidelines for resource adequacy planning framework? So in consultation with the Central Electricity Authority, the Union Ministry of Power has released the guidelines for the resource adequacy planning framework for India, and these guidelines have been formulated in accordance with the Rule 16 of Electricity Rules 2022, and now these guidelines will ensure that sufficient electricity is made available to power the country's growth by putting in place a framework for advanced procurement of resources by the DISCOMs so as to meet the electricity demand in a cost-effective manner. Okay. So which Union Ministry has issued the guidelines for resource adequacy planning framework? That would be Ministry of Power. Okay. Next question is, Pregnant Workers Fairness Act has been enacted in which country? So recently the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act has been enacted and brought into effect in the country US, and this legislation ensures that millions of pregnant workers throughout the country will benefit from this enhanced social protection, and now the law mandates to offer reasonable accommodations to employees in the workplace for medical conditions related to the entire period from pregnancy to postpartum recovery. Okay, so this act has been enacted recently in the US. Also, do you know what is this Move It which was seen in the news recently? So this is a managed file transfer application which is used throughout the financial sector to securely transfer large volumes of sensitive data between the systems. And recently the hackers have gained access to the personal data of more than 15.5 million individuals by exploiting a security vulnerability in the Move It file transfer tool. Okay, and the victim organization includes the US Department of Health and Human Services, etc. So that's why Move It was in news, and basically it is a file transfer application. Okay. Next question is very important. Which is the fourth country to sign the Just Energy Transition Partnership Deal? So recently Senegal has become the fourth country after South Africa, Indonesia and Vietnam to sign this Just Energy Transition Partnership Deal. What is this? So this partnership evolved at the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference of the Parties, means COP26, and it took place in Glasgow in the country Scotland, right? And this partnership is a financing cooperation mechanism, you can say, so as to help heavily coal-dependent emerging economies make a just energy transition. Fine. So the fourth country to sign this deal is Senegal. You can be asked that which are the four countries to join this deal. So that are South Africa, Indonesia, Vietnam, and finally it is Senegal. Okay. Next question is, which is the world's second largest rainforest after the Amazon? So this is the Congo, and it is the world's second largest rainforest after Amazon. So it continues to retreat according to the recent report, and the forest is spread across 6 African countries, and the largest of which lies in Democratic Republic of Congo. And now it has lost 500,000 hectares of forest last year as per the report. So that's why Congo Forest was in news these days. So it is the second largest rainforest after the Amazon. Next question is, as per the financial incentive scheme what percentage of gross state domestic product is available to the states for borrowing? So the Department of Expenditure has given a boost to reforms by the states in power sector by providing financial incentives under which an additional borrowing space of up to 0.5% of the GSDP, means the gross state domestic product, is available to the states annually for a 4-year period, that means from 2021-22 up to 2024-25. And a total of 12 states have received 66,413 crore rupees in incentives for their efforts in implementing the power sector reforms. Okay, so here correct answer would be 0.5%. Also, if we talk about one more important figure, so what is the gross non-performing asset ratio of the scheduled commercial banks in March 2023? So the gross non-performing asset of the scheduled commercial banks, which declined to a 10-year low of 3.9% in the month of March 2023, and now it is expected to further fall to 3.6% by March 2024 as per the Reserve Bank of India. Also, the report stated that nearly 10% of the retail borrowers are missing monthly payment. So you can be asked that what is the gross non-performing asset ratio of scheduled commercial banks if we talk till March 2023. So that ratio is 3.9%. Next question is, which union ministry hosted the Divya Kala Mela fair? So this Mela was recently organized at Jaipur in the state of Rajasthan, and during this event 100 Divyang artisans or artists and entrepreneurs from around 20 states and the union territories will showcase their products and skills, and the Department of Empowerment of the Persons with Disabilities is organizing this unique event showcasing the products and craftsmanship of Divyang entrepreneurs and artisans from across the country. So this Divya Kala Mela fair is hosted by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Okay, whenever we'll talk about the PWD, so always there would be the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Now can you tell me which union ministry is associated with the urea subsidy scheme? Actually what happened is the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, which is chaired by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved a unique package of innovative schemes for the farmers with a total outlay of 3,70,128 crore rupees. And this Cabinet Committee has approved the continuation of urea subsidy scheme to ensure constant availability of urea to the farmers at the same price of 242 rupees per 45 kgs of bag, excluding the taxes and neem coating charges. Also 1451 crore rupees have been approved for market development assistance scheme to exemplify model of wealth from waste. Okay, so you can be asked that which union ministry is associated with urea subsidy scheme. So that would be Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Also, can you tell me which country is the host of the World Mining Congress 2023? So our Coal Secretary Amrit Lal Meena has inaugurated the India Pavilion featuring NLC India Limited, Coal India Limited and LMDC at the World Mining Congress in Brisbane in the country Australia. And this event, which is being held in Brisbane, brought together industry leaders, experts and organizations from around the world to share knowledge and advancements in the mining and power generation sector. Okay, so which country is the host of the World Mining Congress? Answer would be Australia. Okay, so these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, And please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.